Imagine a quiet summer in 1518 in the bustling city of Strasbourg. Picture a woman, Frau Trophia, stepping into the street, and without music or apparent reason, she begins to dance. Not a joyful dance, but an uncontrollable, fervent movement, her body writhing, her feet pounding the cobblestones. This wasn't a performance. It was the terrifying beginning of something inexplicable, something that would consume hundreds and defy all logic, the dancing plague of 1518. What could compel a person to dance so relentlessly that their heart gives out, their body collapses from exhaustion? Within days of Frau Trophia's solitary, bizarre performance, over 30 more individuals found themselves ensnared by the same invisible force, their movements just as frantic and involuntary. The initial witnesses, perhaps bewildered, perhaps afraid, soon found themselves mimicking the strange affliction, drawn into a nightmarish waltz with death. This was no ordinary fever. This was a contagion of movement, spreading not by touch, but by an unseen, unsettling energy. As July bled into August, the numbers swelled. What started with one became dozens, then hundreds, reaching an estimated 400 victims at its peak. The city of Strasbourg, typically a hub of commerce and quiet life, was transformed into an open-air madhouse. Can you picture the scene? Men and women, young and old, caught in a relentless, agonizing jig, their faces vacant, their bodies drenched in sweat, arms flailing violently as if possessed by unseen puppeteers. Their eyes were described as expressionless, yet their cries for help echoed through the streets. Their feet, we are told, swelled and bled into their shoes, a gruesome testament to the relentless strain. Day and night, the dancing continued, a horrifying spectacle that left onlookers bewildered and terrified. People were literally dancing themselves to death, succumbing to heart attacks, strokes, sheer exhaustion, hunger, and thirst. At its most devastating, reports claimed as many as 15 deaths per day. The sheer scale of this tragedy, born from an unknown cause, baffled everyone. Initially, the city council and physicians were at a loss. In a desperate and utterly perplexing move, they decided to address the plague by encouraging the dancing. They theorized that the afflicted simply needed to dance it out of their system. Guild halls were repurposed, musicians were hired, and stages were even erected, all to facilitate more dancing. Imagine the scene. Frantic, dying people being provided with a space to continue their fatal movements under the gaze of bewildered officials. It sounds like something out of a macabre play, doesn't it? This approach, however, proved disastrous. Instead of alleviating the problem, this misguided effort only exacerbated it, drawing even more people into the bizarre, fatal rhythm. The streets, once filled with the sounds of commerce, now echoed with the relentless shuffle and thud of countless feet, interspersed with moans and cries. Faced With this escalating crisis, the authorities changed their tune. By early September, they banned all public dancing and music, a desperate attempt to break the cycle. But how do you stop a dance when the dancers are no longer in control? Their next step was rooted in the deeply superstitious beliefs of the time. They attributed the plague to divine punishment, believing it was a curse from Saint Vitus, a Christian martyr believed to punish sinners by compelling them to dance uncontrollably. The affected individuals were ordered to the shrine of Saint Vitus. There, a strange ritual unfolded. They wore red shoes, sprinkled with holy water and adorned with painted crosses. They clutched small crosses, surrounded by incense and Latin incantations. It was a desperate attempt to appease the heavens, a blend of medical ignorance and profound religious fear. Modern theories offer a more scientific, though no less fascinating, lens through which to view this historical enigma. The most widely accepted explanation is mass psychogenic illness, or mass hysteria. This phenomenon occurs when a group of people experience similar physical symptoms without an underlying organic cause, often triggered by extreme stress and anxiety. Consider the context of 1518 Strasbourg, a populace reeling from famine, disease, poverty, and profound social and religious upheaval. The fertile ground for collective psychological distress was undeniably present. In such an environment, the initial seemingly uncontrollable movements of Frau Trophia could have acted as a powerful suggestion. With a collective fear of divine retribution and the pervasive belief in curses, it's plausible that the overwhelming psychological pressure could manifest as genuine, uncontrollable physical symptoms. The mind, in its fragile state, could truly compel the body into a deadly dance. It speaks to the incredible, and sometimes terrifying, power of the human psyche when pushed to its limits. Another theory, though largely discredited by historians, points to ergot poisoning. Ergot is a parasitic fungus that grows on rye and other cereals, producing alkaloids that can cause convulsions, hallucinations, and spasms, symptoms that seem to align with the dancing plague. However, critics of this theory note that ergot poisoning typically presents with other symptoms like gangrene or extreme nausea, which were not widely reported among the dancers. Furthermore, the selective nature of the dancing aspect doesn't fully align with a widespread foodborne illness affecting an entire population. It was the dancing itself, the uncontrollable, relentless movement, that was the defining symptom, not a broader array of physical ailments. So, what does the dancing plague tell us today? It stands as a chilling reminder of the delicate balance between mind and body, and the devastating impact of collective fear and anxiety. It underscores how easily belief, both rational and irrational, can shape our reality. The sheer bizarre nature of the event, the inability of an entire city to comprehend or control it continues to captivate and mystify. Was it mass hysteria, a terrifying manifestation of collective psychological distress? Or was there something else, something darker, at play in the streets of Strasbourg? The true cause remains a subject of debate, a testament to the enduring mysteries of history and the human condition. What do you think spurred this bizarre epidemic? Share your theories in the comments below. And if you're ready for more chilling tales from history's forgotten corners, be sure to subscribe to our channel for new mysteries every week.